Thank you for calling the HM's Revenue and Customs. How can I help you today?
Yeah, I'm just calling about my taxes.
All right. Well, you're speaking to Sammy from the tax office, the HM's Revenue and Customs from London. Can I have your name?
Yes, it's Stephen Allen.
Stephen Allen,
Yes,
like Allen or Alen, or how do you spell your last name?
Alan.
All right. A very good morning to you, Mr. Allen. This is Sammy again with the HMRC, and this phone call is to inform you that you're being listed as a primary suspect in a case being filed by our department for tax evasion. So you know anything about it, or you don't?
No, I don't know anything at all. Um,
All right. Would you want me to explain and give you more information on it then?
yeah, please do. This is quite concerning.
All right. Well, before I can move any further, I would like you to know that the lines are being recorded, so we expect you to be very honest. So, at the same time, I don't want you to interrupt me while I'm giving off any information regarding your case, because once I'm done with my part, I will give you a fair enough chance to get answers of your questions. So, will that be fine with you?
Yeah, that's fine. Thank you.
All right. You're welcome. So, firstly, for verification purpose, can you update us with your postcode?
Yeah, it's Cambridge. It's CB1
Mm-hmm.
7DB. It's Delta Bravo.
And your house number?
It's 297.
All right. Give me a second. All right. So, now, according to the case file, there was an audit conducted on your annual taxes for the past years of 2017, 2018, and 2019. And according to the audit, our department came across some serious mistakes and miscalculations involved in the income that was credited to your bank accounts. And the HMRC has also discovered strong evidence that you have failed to declare your actual income, which was higher than what was mentioned in your tax filings. So according to our calculations, you have wrongly benefited from reductions to which you are not eligible for, and this is not a result of innocent negligence. And we also have a reason to believe that it was a willful act done with the intentions to defraud the HMRC. So right now, the HMRC is pressing four allegations on you: violation of tax regulation, violation of the HMRC code, theft by deception, and willful misrepresentation of information to the government authorities. So, as a conclusion of the audit done by us, our auditors have found that you have underreported your income, as the result of which you are now being convicted for tax fraud. The auditors have also found your tax liabilities on the basis of P60s and wage slip, which is £3,286. So right now, the HMRC has finally decided to forcefully recover this outstanding bill from you by invoking the HMRC code 6331H against you, which means for you is that we will mark a lien on your assets, including your house and your car, if you own any. All of your known bank accounts could be frozen and confiscated for the next 7 years. Your national insurance number could be blacklisted. The credit reporting agencies will be notified about your tax fraud, and they're most likely to downgrade your credit score. Your passport would be seized, and if you belong to a country other than the UK, then you will be deported back to your home country, and we will also issue a non-bailable arrest warrant against you for the next 7 years. So now, Stephen, if you have any questions or any confusions, go ahead with them.
Yeah, I don't know anything about this at all. I've got a guy that does my taxes for me.
I'm sorry, can you take me off speaker while you speak?
Yeah, sorry. Can you hear me better now?
Yeah, it is better. So what were you saying again?
Yeah, so I've got a guy that does my taxes for me. I've never had an issue before. He's been doing it for years. I didn't know anything about this
Okay, like,
whatsoever. Do I need to get him on the phone as well?
no, because the only person concerned about the case is you. Like, your taxes, here we're talking about your taxes, not your
Right,
accountant.
okay.
And the government never told anyone to hire an accountant. And if you do hire an accountant to deal with your taxes, then it's also your responsibility to ensure that your taxes are done the right way. Because at the end of the day, if anything happens to your taxes, the government is going to come after you, not your accountant.
Right, I see. Realistically, from one person to another, what are my options here?
All right. Well, right now there are two resolvement options that you have for yourself. The first option is that you can hire a solicitor for yourself if you can afford one, and drag this matter inside a courthouse and fight it against the HMRC. If you win the case, that's well and good for you. All the charges will be dropped from your name. But if you happen to lose the case, then the jury members may penalize you with a suing amount of approximately £35,000, and they may as well sentence you to a prison term of at least the next 7 years. The other option is that you can follow the out-of-court resolution option. And under this option, you will have to pay up your outstanding bills that you owe to the HMRC, which is £3,286, and resolve the case out of the courthouse.
How much did you say, sorry? How much did you say? 2,000?
No, it's £3,286. 3286.
Wow, that's a lot of money.
I know, and that's not just for one single year, it's for all the past 3 years, including your penalty charges, your late fee charges.
Right. Yeah, I'll go with that. I'll have to make do for the end of the month.
I'm sorry?
Yeah, can I just pay that? I'll sort something out.
Yes, of course, but there
pay
are
this.
a few things that you need to keep in mind, because these are not your normal taxes that you're about to pay. Things are going to be a bit different this time, because these are not your normal taxes that you're about to put in. So
Right.
first of all, before we get to a conclusion of you willing to pay this amount, I would like to ask from your end, can you afford to pay the full balance in one go?
Yeah, I can.
All right. And as today being the due day of your case, if you're planning to make any sort of payment, it has to be done by today. So
yeah, if it clears my
for the
name,
final
then
confirmation,
if it clears my name,
yeah,
I've never intended to
And-
defraud the government, so I'd like to clear my name, please.
Okay. All right, not a problem. I can help you do that. So there are a few protocols and a procedure on how to make this payment. So I'm just going to go ahead and read them off to you, and you can let me know whether you agree with them or not, okay?
Okay.
All right. So first of all, as I earlier told you, that all of your accounts, they are under investigation by us. So no direct payments from your end will be accepted by the government, because all of your accounts, they are under investigation. And right now, all of your actual documentations are at the courthouse. I only have limited information. I'm only served with the affidavit, and therefore all of your actual documentations are at the courthouse. So in order for you to remove your name from the case, you will have to make a payment to the solicitor. It's not a personal solicitor. It's a solicitor who's representing the HMRC. So you will make this payment to the solicitor who is at the courthouse, holding on to all of your documentations. So once you make this payment, which will be to an individual account, because you cannot directly transfer money to the HMRC, because all of your accounts are under investigation. So you have to transfer the funds over to a solicitor's account. We will help you out with the account information, the reference code and everything later. But as of now, for your understanding, you'll have to transfer your funds over to an individual account, which will be the solicitor's account. And once you transfer the funds, you will have to take a screenshot of the transaction, and you will have to forward it at one of our email addresses, which I'll be giving it to you shortly. And once you send the screenshot of the transaction, we will go ahead and review that and send it to the courthouse, where all your actual documentations are available. And once we do that, the courthouse will remove all the legal charges from your name and remove all the allegations. And once they release your documentations, all right, it'll allow us to resend you the documentation. So you will probably have your paperwork regarding this case in the next 3 to 4 working days. And once you have the documentations, you will be given a 30-day period of time. You'll be given 30 days to review those documentations with your accountant or whoever that you want to. And if you can prove the HMRC that there were no mistakes done by you or even your accountant, then anything that you happen to lose on the case will be refunded back to you through a cashier's check.
Right, okay.
So it's the procedure of making this payment and getting to your resolvement. is clear, or if you have any questions or any confusions regarding that, please let me know.
So I'm still half asleep. Yeah, can I just pay this?
Yes, of course, you can just pay this. But there is one last protocol I would like you to know as a part of my job.
Right.
So, as I believe you know that the lines are being recorded, but you may not realize about about your local authorities as well as the HMRC observing the conversation as we are speaking. And according to them, you and I, we need to stay connected with each other on the same recorded line unless we give you the final confirmation of letting you know that your case has been put on hold successfully and there will be no legal action taken against you whatsoever. So unless I give you the last confirmation, you need to stay connected with me on the same recorded line.
Okay.
And the only reason we are asking you to do that is because we need to have this recorded line as a piece of evidence which will be a proof that you had no intention ever to defraud the government, and hence you're willing to work when we chose to give you a chance. So will it be fine for you to stay with us on the same recorded line?
Yes, I will do that.
All right. Well, we appreciate that. So right now, over the recorded lines, you will not be making any sort of payments over the phone, and we will not be sharing any sort of personal or banking details over the phone. Does not give out any numbers or your debit or credit card, and your payment will not be accepted by any credit or debit card. It has to be done through your main account, and you need to have access to online banking. So do you have access to online banking right now?
Yeah, I've got my iPad in front of me.
All right. So can you just let me know the name of the bank that you currently bank with and that you're about to make the payment so I can go ahead and update?
Yeah, I'll do it from my HSBC. It'll be easiest.
All right. So if you can bear with me for the next couple of minutes, I can arrange the final documentations and talk to the solicitor at the courthouse. And once I have the solicitor's reference code, the name and bank account number, I'll give them to you, okay?
Right, okay.
All right, so just bear with me for a couple of minutes. I'll be right back with you.
Yeah.
Hello, sir?
Yes, I'm here.
All right, so I have the reference code and the solicitor's name and her account number. So whenever you're ready for the information, just let me know and I'll read them off to you.
Yes. I'm going to add as a new...
So let me know what you need first.
Yeah, I'm going to add as a new PAYEE. It's asking for a name.
You're going to add Nifty?
Sorry?
I didn't catch the first part that you told me.
Yeah, I'm adding as a new PAYEE.
Okay, right.
I need to put a name
I'm going
for
to read
this.
you out the first. Just put down.
Okay. Is there a surname or?
Yes, it's.
Right. Okay. It's asking
right, well,
for a sort code.
It's 04. All right. And the account number.
Sorry. Yeah. 1 second. Yeah. Account number.
Sure. It's 256. All right. And let me can you just listen to what I have to say first for a minute?
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah. As you are putting down this punching down this account number in your account for the first time, so there should be a limit on how much you can transfer per day or such. So instead of paying the full balance that you owe to the HMRC at once, which would be of £3,286, you can break it down into two halves. So you can make two different transactions. The first one for 1643, and the second transaction you can do it for the same amount.
So 1643.
Are you getting my?
Yeah, 1643
yes,
twice. Okay.
The amount is 1643. You'll have to make two different transactions of the same amount, which will make up to a balance of 3286. And let me know if anything else that you may need.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try and do that transaction now. Is this business or personal?
If they're asking you for a reference, it's individual because it's a solicitor's personal account.
So what? It's business?
No, it's individual account. It's an individual account. I believe I told you that earlier.
Right. Okay. Personal. Okay.
All right, and the reference should be credit returns.
Reference is credit returns.
Yes, and if it's asking you for the option of payment, You can just put down bill payment. The reason of payment, like bill payment.
Right.
And once you put down your PIN, all right, and once you make the transaction, once the screen shows you that the transaction is successful, I want you to take a screenshot of it and save it on your phone.
Okay. Am I sending this to anyone or?
Yes, you'll have to forward this screenshot to our email address. I'll be giving it to you shortly. Once we get the final confirmation from the courthouse, they will forward the email address to us so that we can help you send the email to the courthouse directly.
Right, okay.
All right. So take your time. If you have any queries about anything, if you're stuck somewhere, let me know. I'm waiting for you, okay?
Yeah, sure. 20 minutes. That's all it took. Nice. Right, so that first transaction's going through now.
Okay, so you can take a screenshot when it shows you successful, that's been sent, and you can go back and check your balance and see whether it has been deducted or not, and you can let me know. But do not give out any digits. Just let me know whether the balance has been deducted or no, okay?
Right, okay. That was it. I didn't want to do anything fancy there. That email's been sent. Yeah, hi Luke. My name's Dan. Basically, in my spare time, I call scammers and try and obtain their bank details to report to Action Fraud and banks. I have just got off the phone to a scam call centre and they've given me some bank details coming back to your bank. Can I report it with yourself, please?
Yes. Can you just give me a little second so I can get the correct procedure here?
Yeah, of course, my man.
No problem, thank you. No problem. So if I could just take the details from you and then I'll pass it on to our specialist team and they can have a look into that and start investigating.
Yeah, sounds good.
Very much. No problem. So what I'll do is I'll pop that on to our team that investigate those sorts of things and they'll look into it. So thank you very much for reporting it to us.
Yeah, no problems. I have emailed Holly. However, if she's off today, I need to make sure that somebody picks this up. Hence why I've called you.
Of course. Yeah, no problem. I'll make sure that they get it anyway and hopefully Holly's in and she can deal with it.
Magic. Amazing. Well, look, have a fantastic day, dude. Take care.
Right, you too. Thank you.
Cheers. Bye-bye. Bye.
Right.